I do see a lot of people in our community. It's not taking this very lightly. you know, I have friends. Supposedly friends. Unfriend me on social media because of my posts, because my political view. And I believe bottom line is we don't want to forget our community, trans community. It's it's very diverse. It has different walks of life of people with different experience, different background, different race, different ages, right? So also in this sense of politic view, we should have a diverse point of view, different perspective, different voices, right? Different can be also different opinions if you want to put it that way, right? So we shouldn't like attack each other or hate each other because the reason why our community, trans community, is so unique is because we're diverse. We are inclusive with different people, and that's what makes us different, right? Agree, Thomas?
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah. So I wanna share some comment. I'm not trying to expose anybody who's wrong or good. It's just a different opinion, different perspective, right? So this comment that I received after I post a Trump win, and then it shows like what he's already doing after 24 hour 20 after 48 hours of his winning, and I get a lot of comments backslash. Okay. And one of this particular guy, I don't think he's a trans person. I think he's one of the member of LGBTQ plus, and he is commenting on that post, and he's saying he's kind of shocked that I was even posting something like that, and I'm a Trump supporter. He's shocked, and I basically reply very respectfully and say, well, the reason is because I look at things a little bit different. I look at bigger picture. Zoom out my point of view, and I want to be, the reason we want to transition is we want to be who we are as an individual, but also blend into the society, right? Does that make sense to you,
Yeah, it
Thomas?
makes total sense to me. And
Yeah,
I was under the impression now as the general consensus you want to be a part of society, not held at arm's length or
yeah,
passed over. And it
right.
seems to have morphed into a more personal aspect of me. And I'm like, I get that, but even, you know, everyday regular people aren't getting me. I know you think they are, but they're not. You know,
Yeah, one
and the
of
whole thing
my
with the government is to be about society.
yeah, one of I start off saying that I don't want to victimize myself because a lot of people in our community, I do understand why, because I've been there by
It's
my
an easy thing to do.
I've been there myself, so I know, and it's because of fear and because of what people telling us or the media information, try to make us afraid. And that's why we feel small. But we are not small. You know, if we have the courage to become who we are the most strong person, human being that we can be. So don't forget about that because I have to remind myself this all the time, because I have to tell myself, I have has come to this far. There's nothing should, scare me or stop me, right? And sometimes I forgot about that part myself as well because of the noises, the distractions. So bottom line is what you just said, individual. I did in my response, I did kind of mention that as well. I say I just look at the bigger picture. I don't just think about just me. So, and it's also come down to if we talk about economy, it's micro versus micro. Individual person's idea decision versus massive governments, systems, matrix, you know. So what do you experience so far after the, the election in the community?
Ooh,
Ooh.
so far, what I've experienced most is a lot of, not a lot, actually, not a lot of fear, really. But I have seen some people are just outright afraid that they're going to be kicked off the curb or shoved in the closet. And
Yes.
and I'm like, no, I don't see where things are going that way. But I can understand how you would feel the fear of that.